Ngayon po ay mapapakinggan natin ang mensahe mula naman po sa Roman Catholic Church. No other than Reverend Father Clifford ay Byra DCC. Palapakan po natin.
My reflection is born out of an experience being a PPCRB. I was asked by the National PPCRB to look after the PPCRB operations for 3 elections. Not only in Cotabato, not only in BARM, but the whole of Mindanao as the PPCRB head. So, for 3 elections, I had that experience of running the show. So, every election, I received the summary report of what had happened, both the good and the not so good. So alam ko kung ano ang context ng eleksyon in Mindanao and especially in our surrounding areas. And this is also a reflection of my being a priest, serving the Archdiocese of Cotabato for 27 years. I would like to bring out this famous Latin phrase which says, Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. This is not a Catholic principle, but it is a kind of political philosophy that was developed long time ago, propagated by a certain philosopher, Alcuin, in 798 AD. In that particular letter to Emperor Charlemagne, Alcuin reminded this king about the importance of this principle, Vox Populi, Vox Dei, which means the voice of the people is the voice of God. So it can be taken as a universal principle applicable to a democratic society sa ating lahat. Okay. So ano ang mga important elements that we need to uphold? The Vox Populi, Vox Dei was also developed by the later political figure like Abraham Lincoln in his address to Gettysburg gathering, asserting a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. A government of the people, by the people, and for the people. John Locke, also one of the philosophers, and Jean-Jacques Rousseau, the Enlightenment philosophers and thinkers, they advanced the same idea of sovereignty influencing political movements worldwide, and that includes the Philippines as a democratic country. And that includes this first BARM parliamentary election as a democracy. As a democratic process. Now we all know that BARM is preparing now for this election, and we want to resolve the principle ensuring that this democratic process truly reflects the will of our people. And so we have to remind ourselves of the important elements. Una, there must be a free and fair election. The Commission on Elections plays a crucial role in guaranteeing that elections are honest, fair, and free from manipulation or disenfranchisement. This ensures that the voice of the people is accurately represented. Again, we go back to the principle, Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Public participation. Citizens need to engage in a vital role in shaping the governance. Mechanisms like public consultations, barangay assemblies, and municipal forums enable people to communicate their needs and opinions directly to the local leaders. And this is what we are doing now. This is about dialogue. This is about consultations in the level of multi-sectoral groups. Accountability. That elected officials are accountable to the people who voted for them. The principle of Vox Populi, Vox Dei, implies that leaders should prioritize the welfare and the interest of their constituents. Andito na yung element of trust. Andito na yung element of justice. Direct democracy, mechanisms like initiatives, referendum, and plebiscite allow citizens to directly participate in law-making and decision-making processes, further amplifying the voice of the people. Again, the voice of the people is the voice of God. Now, how is this principle now aligns with the Catholic Christian teachings on active participation in the democratic process? Tayo, mga Catholic, o tayo, of different faiths. Una, stewardship and citizenship. We as a people of God, tayong lahat, or Catholic faithful, are called to be a good stewards of God's creation and responsible citizens, and this includes participating in the electoral process and exercising the right to vote. Ito yung challenge ko ngayon, lalo na sa mga kabataan. Yung bang, wala kami pakialam dyan sa election. Mag-register ka na, wala akong time. Magboto ka na, mainit. Ayan. Can we imagine that in the coming, siguro, next 3 elections, the sector of the youth that are coming up, lumalaki at lumalaki yung kanilang population, and they can deliver a popular vote. They can reshape our country again in choosing our leaders. Pero challenge ito sa mga youth sector na nandyan sa palibot natin, nandyan ngayon. That's why we invited them, because we want them to actively participate. Dito ngayon sa gagawin na halalan natin, this is a great challenge. To exercise one's right to vote. Ano ang purpose? We do believe that Catholic, we do believe that the common good is important in promoting the involvement of everyone, working towards the well-being of all members of our society. Active participation in the democratic process can help achieve this goal. Catholic Church is also promoting social justice. The Church teaches that social justice is essential for building a fair and equitable society, and by participating in the electoral process, Catholics can help promote social justice and protect the rights of all individuals. Now, discernment. We Catholics are encouraged to discern and make informed decisions when voting, considering the teachings of the Church and the importance of their choices on the community. Yung informed consent. Alam natin na yung pagboboto natin ay hindi tayo influence doon sa sinabi ng iba, kundi mula dito sa ating puso. That's the way we choose our leaders. Hindi through influence, hindi dahil sa pera, but we will always promote the informed conscience and informed consent. So by actively participating in the democratic process, Catholics can live out their faith. Again, hindi lang ito eleksyon sa paniniwala natin, but we are voting because we have that faith in us. We do believe that the voice of the people is always the voice of God. God bless po sa atin.
Maraming salamat po. That is Reverend Father Clifford I. Byra, DCC, ang ating Archdiocesan Social Action Director ng Archdiocese of Cotabato.